Oh my gosh, no he didn't.
What? Didn't what?
Hold on.
You want to talk with us out here for a second?
Man, you're strong.
I'm sorry.
You cooking chili or something?
No, baked chicken and onions.
Okay.
She in there.
Okay.
Perfectly fine. She's safe.
What do you know about it?
Yes. We've been trying to get away from her daddy for almost 2 years now.
Okay.
Keep finding us everywhere we go. We just in St. Louis and Columbia. This is an ongoing thing. He used a court case to find where we was at the first time in Columbia. I told them that everything is court documented, but they're not trying to help. Trying to make me give her to him, which I just not gonna do that. So I really don't know how he got this address.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video. We got a bitter baby mother doing everything she can to keep her child away from the father, right? Keep the child away from her baby father. Now, why, might you ask? Well, I can just tell you right now, just pattern of recognition, right? We just hear this commonly when you want to gain leverage over a man, right? When you feel like the judge isn't going to favor you, right? Which generally speaking, judge favor women. But when you feel like the judge isn't favoring you, you say, hey, well, this man is touching my child. This man is doing this man is doing that. Just start throwing out accusations and hoping something sticks on the wall. So here is a mother just hopping from house to house to house, trying to avoid the baby father. But the baby father somehow, some way found out where she stayed, and her reaction to this is wild, right? Her reaction to this is wild. But before we even get into it, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's jump into it.
Oh my gosh, no he didn't.
What? Didn't what?
Hold on.
You want to talk with us out here for a second?
Man, you're strong.
I'm sorry.
You cooking chili or something?
No, baked chicken and onions.
Okay.
She in there.
Okay.
Perfectly fine. She's safe.
What do you know about it?
Yes. We've been trying to get away from her daddy for almost 2 years now.
Okay.
Keep finding us everywhere we go. We just in St. Louis and Columbia. This is an ongoing thing. He used a court case to find where we was at the first time in Columbia. I told them that everything is court documented, but they're not trying to help. Trying to make me give her to him, which I just not gonna do that. So I really don't know how he got this address.
I don't know either. Do you? So I was trying to look you up. Where do you have a driver's license through? What state?
In Missouri.
Missouri? Is your name spelled correctly?
Yeah.
And your birthday 5/27/95? Mm-hmm. And you have an ID through Missouri? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you get a copy of this? All right. Bad news. This order right here, signed by a judge, issued by the Marion County Circuit Court, says that it is ordered that law enforcement immediately assist Blake in obtaining the physical custody. So she has to go with him today. That's the end of the story. You could listen,
I gotta go get my AT.
Listen, you could be charged.
She can't. No, I don't care. I want to get arrested. She's not going with him.
She's going with
him. She's not going with him. She's not going with him. Y'all can arrest me right now. She's not going with him. She's not going with him. So they already know this. No, she's not going with him.
She's going with him, or she's going with him and you're getting arrested. Which one?
Y'all can arrest me. She's not going with him. Y'all can arrest me. She not going with him. She not going with him. He already know that. She not going with him. If I see her with him, I'm never gonna see my baby again. He has no rights to my child.
This is
He's been
signed
in
by
jail
a
her
judge.
whole entire life. No, he not going with her. No, I don't have money for none of that.
Well, this paper's signed by a judge.
He's not going with him. Y'all gonna have to arrest me.
We are bound by our duty to get her in his custody today. Okay, you don't need to make that any more traumatic on her than it needs to be.
Because
Okay.
if we do arrest you, you know how bad that's gonna look on you in front of a judge. So with any hopes you trying to get her right back, and it shows that you got arrested when officers did this, it's gonna look really bad. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? So I got kids, and I know if I did something and I got arrested, it's gonna look really bad on me, and I don't want that to happen to you. Okay? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we arrest, it's gonna look real bad, and the odds of you getting your kids back right away is gonna be slim to none. With the way if we end up having to arrest you, we don't want to do that. I'm not trying to.
No, you're fine, man. I wasn't making any progress.
No, I can't take that.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
She don't even want to go with him. She in there, y'all can ask her. She don't want to go with him. He abusive. He been beat my ass for years. I'm hard to go with him.
So, regardless of all that,
I mean, as soon as she opened up the door, she was in shock, and she's like, I mean, how did this dude find me? That's no different than somebody robbing the bank, trying to get away, because your whole purpose of robbing the bank and getting away is that you don't want to be caught. But that's like robbing the bank, getting away, and then the cops pull up at your door, and the first thing that you say is, how did y'all find me? How did y'all find me? Yes, because you're out here kidnapping, you're out here stealing somebody else's child, right? Now, the funny thing is, because a lot of people are going to say, well, that's her child, right? That's her child. Well, once again, when it comes down to courts and when it comes down to taking a man's money, it is our child. But when it comes down to situations like this, when it comes down to a woman wanting full custody of a child, they always say it's their child. Halle Bailey shows these signs as well, where she is upset because DDG jumped on the stream, and guess what he does, right? He showed his baby on the stream, and she's upset, and she jumps on the internet and says, why are you putting my baby on here? Nobody notified me about putting my baby on TV. Yeah. Like, as if you're the only one who created that baby. You didn't, ma'am. And now you feeling entitled. And the fact that this sister jumped out of nowhere and says, man, listen, I don't care. You can take me to jail. You can take me to jail before I let you take this child and give it over to my baby father. As if that's going to stop them. Well, you going to jail alone is just going to make the process 10 times easier. And to be honest with you, they should have taken her to jail. They need to get her up out of here. They already have a court order, man, that the father needs to be in this child's life, that the father needs to have custody of this child. And I mean, she's like, I don't care. I will go to jail. Obviously, this sister is not smart. Obviously, she is not smart whatsoever, because if you go to jail, you're going to end up losing custody. You're going to end up losing custody. And this is where, number one, she's already bitter. Right now, she's going to become even more bitter now that the father has full custody, or the father is going to have majority of the custody. She's going to be upset. She's going to be bitter. She's probably going to go even further to try to soil this man's name. But of course, as you heard her, she's saying, man, she over here, he's putting hands all on her, this and that. Once again, this is where the tactic of your women like to use. I'ma just throw any and everything out there, hoping that it sticks. It's just a lie. Because the sad thing about it is, a lot of your women will always, the second you say that, the second a woman says that, you will have other women right there to defend it. That's all they need to hear. They just need to hear an accusation. It does not matter if it holds up in court or not. They hear one accusation, they're going to run with it. And that's why women do it. And it's sad. It's sad because women hold that much power. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, I mean, brother, you got to understand the type of woman that you lay down with. And that is definitely facts. But the sad thing about it is, you got a lot of average women. Who will tell you need to pick better women, or you need to be very wary of the women that you lay down with. But the sad thing about it is, they are the same women who will abuse the system and use the system against a man. We have plenty of times where women get upset because a man says, here, can you sign this prenup for me? Can you listen to how women switch up? Can you sign this prenup for me? And women get upset. Oh, why you doing this? Why you doing that? You don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing that. Why I gotta sign a prenup? That means you don't trust me. That means you think, man, at some point in time, we're going to divorce. This is where they guilt trip you. Listen to how manipulative women are. Well, oh, no, I don't think you, I think you think we're going to divorce. That's why you want me to sign a prenup. No, ma'am, that's not the case. I just want to protect my assets. So they guilt trip you. But then when years then passed and y'all get comfortable and she starts to become the woman that you did not expect her to be, then guess what? Y'all divorced, and guess what? She's a whole different woman. Now she's saying that, hey, well, I need this, I need this, I need this. And you will be saying, well, why? Well, I thought you said that you weren't going to do this to me. Well, all the times that I spent, don't you think I deserve this? All of this, all of that, all of this. They will always come up with an excuse to try to finesse you, try to get over on you. And they would just start throwing any and everything to stick at the wall to try to take what's yours. Same thing here. She's trying to do any and everything it takes to try to take advantage of this man and keep the child away from the father. Once again, the same women who say that you need to go pick better women are the same women who will use the system to their advantage. You see on my YouTube, you see some of the court cases. You got plenty of women, man, who look elegant, who look smart, who look classy, but they are still using the system to their advantage. So when you sit here and say, well, you need to pick better women, right? Women are saying that because men are telling women you need to pick better men, because once again, you see her right here who just sat here and said, well, he's been in jail for practically her whole life. So you let a pookie knock you up. You let a pookie knock you up. And this is what we are talking about. A lot of your women are allowing pookies to knock them up. A lot of your women allowing men to knock them up, knowing that they do not want anything to do with them, knowing that these men are not suitable fathers, knowing that these men saying, hey, well, I know what I did, but I still don't want to be with you. What system can a man abuse? Average man or a pookie? What system can a man abuse? But I can tell you what system an average woman can abuse that they do on a daily, that your pookies use on a daily. Once again, we can sit here and say that, oh, well, no, you need to pick better women, but these are the same women that they would defend and that they were encouraged to continue to do what they're doing. It's just sad how hypocritical our women are, especially in the sisterhood. But I mean, hey, man, listen, I think justice is served here. Definitely, she definitely needs to go to jail, because that's wild, right? That's wild. You don't ever in your life hold a child away from the father. And then the sad thing about it is she will probably be the same one to jump on the internet and trash this man and say this man doesn't take care of his kids. But then people will show a video and say, hey, well, how can you say this man don't want nothing to do with the child and this man is a deadbeat father, yada, 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 but you're doing everything you can to keep this man away from the child? Then they will come up with the excuses. Oh, well, this is why you got to understand. You don't understand it, so you don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. It will always be an excuse for a sister or a woman. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below, what do you think?